Meet newlyweds Heidi and Dickie. They're both 27 with good jobs, and they know just how tough it is to scrape together that all-important deposit for a home.
It's really difficult because as soon as I graduated, we started renting. So I've been renting for 7 years, and so all of our money goes into the rent and into London living expenses.
And they're not alone, which is why the government's stepping in.
The Help to Buy scheme sounds really great because we can do a 5% deposit, which we can obviously save for a lot more quickly than the 10–15% deposits we were looking at.
Phase 1 of Help to Buy was successfully rolled out back in April, offering loans of up to 20% to all buyers wanting a new build. Phase 2 is due to launch next week.
This scheme just enables the borrower to put in a smaller deposit than they might otherwise need. Your lender gets extra comfort from knowing that the top slice of that mortgage is underwritten by the government if you default. But it's important to bear in mind that your obligations as a borrower are exactly the same.
It means borrowers with a deposit of just 5% can buy a property, old or new, so long as it's worth less than £600,000, and get a loan of up to 95% of the property price, with 15% of the borrowing guaranteed by the government. And it's open to all. This isn't just for first-time buyers. However, there are some exceptions. If you are a buy-to-let landlord, or if you're looking to buy a second home here perhaps, or if you're a foreign buyer with no credit history here in the UK, then I'm afraid this scheme isn't for you. And actually, talking of credit history, even if you are eligible to apply, you better make sure that yours is looking spotless.
Lenders will tend to want to see at least 3 months' bank statements and sometimes more, so people need to make sure their bank account is well conducted. There are certain sorts of property that lenders will not lend on at 95% loan to value. Certain flats above shops in particular. Some lenders won't lend on high-rise flats.
So far, only 2 banks, Lloyds and Royal Bank of Scotland, have signed up for the scheme, and we don't yet know what rates they'll be charging.
No garden, but it says there's some nice woodland.
Yeah.
But Heidi and Dickie are feeling pretty confident that they're one step closer to getting that longed-for first home. Alice Baxter, BBC News.